All right, welcome to Rebel Arena. Tonight we have the Tulsa Rebels against Spring Valley High School, a couple of Wayne County teams going at it tonight. I'm Justin Prince, and alongside me is one of my students, Autumn Block. We hope to have a good night tonight. Autumn, what do you expect to see out of the game tonight?
I really expect to see a lot of fast pace, good ball movement. These are two really good teams, and I just expect it to be a real good ball game.
Spring Valley gets the ball to start it off. No tip in the COVID era. We just started off with an out of bounds. Spring Valley working the ball around the outside of the three-point line. Drive inside, kick it back out. Quick three for Valley. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Gavin Meadows, and the Rebels are off on the run. Rob Cantrell went in for a drive but lost the ball to Corbin Page, who brings the floor for Valley. He attacks the basket, and a charge is drawn. Austin Salmons stood his ground and took that charge, and that was something when I talked to Coach Manor before the game that he said he wanted to do, and that was get Corbin Page in foul trouble because the Wolves have a definite size advantage there.
They definitely do.
Tyler Johnson inbounds the ball to Gavin Meadows. Meadows crosses half court, kicks it to the corner over to Johnson. Johnson around a Cantrell screen. Ball batted away from Johnson, stolen by Spring Valley, and the Wolves are now on offense. Wild shot thrown up for the Wolves, but rebounded by Spring Valley. They go back up, can't get it to fall. Another Spring Valley rebound, put back up and in. So Spring Valley takes the early 2-0 lead on a putback. And now the Rebels get back to work on offense. Jesse Muncy trying to wiggle free, can't. Gets it to Tyler Johnson around the screen. Johnson in the lane, shoots too hard. Rebounded by Corbin Page, and Spring Valley now is on offense. Timberwolves slowing it down, trying to set something up. Working the ball around the three-point line. They get the ball down in the side, and an easy two-point bucket for Spring Valley. And already, like we mentioned earlier, you can see that size advantage really starting to show up. Austin Salmons has the ball for the Rebels at the top of the three-point line. Over to Tyler Johnson, over to Jesse on the corner. Jesse Muncy takes a quick three. No good. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Spring Valley gives it to Page, and Page walks it up the floor looking for a guard to give it to. Inside, nice ball movement by Spring Valley. Go up, no good. Page, tip in is good, and the Wolves are up 6-0. All 6 points coming in the paint. Tulsa needs to stop the bleeding here, Autumn.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson drives, floater in the lane, no good.
They can't let too many offensive rebounds get.
No, right now the offensive boards have been a big difference. Page kicks it out to the three-point line. Shots up, no good. Rebels with the rebound. Austin Salmons drives inside. Pump fake, gets his man in the air. Up and good for an and one. And that's a great play right there. Austin Salmons using the ball fake to get his man up in the air. And now both Spring Valley bigs have a foul apiece. Salmons going to the three-point line, trying to convert the old-fashioned three-point play to cut the Spring Valley lead in half. Shots up and good. And the Rebels are on the board. Spring Valley calls out the play from the sideline. Working the ball around the corner. A drive inside, kick out to number 11. He takes a three off the front of the rim, no good. Spring Valley again gets an offensive board, but they can't get that to go, and the Rebels are off running with Jesse Muncy and Tyler Johnson leading the break, and Jesse Muncy is going to take it himself and draws contact, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. .456 here in our opening quarter. Spring Valley leads 6-3, but Jesse Muncy is at the foul line. So, Autumn, so far, what have you seen in this game that you think that Tulsa is doing well?
They're definitely drilling the fouls good. That's definitely one thing they need to do with the size difference and the bigs down low.
Absolutely, already got 3 fouls on Spring Valley, so that is going to be something that Tolsia wants to try to exploit, get those bigs in trouble for Spring Valley. And Jesse Muncie goes 1 for 2 at the line to cut the lead 6-4. Spring Valley walks the ball up the floor. Tolsia playing a matchup zone here. And that's going to be a foul on Austin Salmons, I believe. Got the guy on the arm there. No, they actually called it on Gavin Meadows. So Ben Turner will go to the line for Spring Valley. And the first free throw is up and no good for Turner. Still a 6-4 lead for Spring Valley. And Turner misses them both, but Spring Valley gets the offensive rebound, and that shot's no good. Jack Roy has got a few offensive rebounds, but has only been able to convert one, and Gavin Meadows comes down and hits a quick three for the Rebels, and they take their first lead of the ball game, 7-6. And Spring Valley tries to get an answer with a three of their own, no good. Roy with another offensive rebound, but he can't get the ball put up. Gavin Meadows forces the jump ball there, and the arrow goes to the Rebels. So Gavin Meadows getting the ball, or the job done there on offense and defense, Autumn, with a couple of nice plays. And he picked up a technical foul on Jack Roy. That his second personal foul, so he'll go to the bench for Spring Valley, and he's really been a force inside with multiple offensive rebounds. How does that change what Spring Valley wants to do, Autumn?
They might have to just hit more shots instead of just waiting for the bigs down low to get it for them. All 6 points has come from down low. Absolutely.
Like you said, all 6 points have come from down low, and now Jesse Muncie will go to the line to shoot these technical free throws. And his first shot up, no good. And that's something that Coach Maynard's going to want to correct. His best shooter right now is 1 for 3 from the foul line. Jesse's going to get a second one. That's up, and that tried to come out but ended up going down. And Spring Valley is now trailing 8-6, and Tolsia will get the ball back here after the technical. So we'd like to welcome you all here to Rebel Arena. If you're just joining us, we have Spring Valley versus Tolsia High School. Jesse Muncie has the ball for the Rebels out front. He's going to try to drive. Nothing there. Kicks it to Tyler Johnson in the corner. Johnson on the drive, gets in the lane, gets a guy up in the air, but Corbin Page sends that back very quickly, and now he's got the break for Spring Valley. Thought about a three, no good. But that 15-footer is, and we got a tie ball game, 8-8. Gavin Meadows back going at it for the Rebels. And we have a foul. Spring Valley wanted a push off on Meadows, but they're not going to get it. And that's the 5th team foul on Spring Valley. So just 2 more fouls and the Rebels will be in the bonus already with 3:39 to go in the quarter, Autumn.
That's one thing the Rebels are doing good tonight so far.
Absolutely, drawing those fouls, getting them in there. Austin Salmons, he's going to take the ball up front. He's going to go right at Page and kick it out to Rob Cantrell on the 3. Cantrell thought about the 3, wanted it, but didn't thought better of it. Gets the ball out front. Now Jesse Muncie handles it for the Rebels. Over to Gavin Meadows, over to Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson went for a drive, slipped and fall, tried to keep the ball alive, could not. That's a turnover, and that's one of those unforced turnovers. The Rebels had 21 of those last night in that 73-70 win over Rose Hill Christian. Page gets the ball in the middle, feeds it down low. That was a nice pass, but Spring Valley couldn't finish it, and now the Rebels are back the other way. Jesse Muncie going to stop and pop, no good. Corbin Page, another rebound. And he will run the break for Spring Valley. We've seen him get a couple of rebounds and take it himself. Nice move inside by Chase Maynard. and he gets in for the layup to give Spring Valley the lead again, 8-10. And Austin Salmon's going to take a quick three. That's no good. Probably not the shot Tulsa wanted there with nobody to rebound, but Austin can make that shot. Spring Valley, Maynard over to the three-point line. That's going to be a three for Spring Valley on the way, no good. And Austin Salmons gathers the rebound for the Rebels, then has it poked away by Page. And Maynard gets his second bucket in a row. He's got 4 straight, and Spring Valley is up by 4. Austin Salmon's going to try the three again. Nope, pump fake, gets it to Tyler Johnson, who will shoot the three, and it's good. 12-11 now. And Tyler Johnson is one of the better shooters on this Tulsa team. As you know, Autumn, he hit a big shot last night.
Game winner.
Absolutely, game winner. Page got the ball for Spring Valley in the middle. Over to the corner, back outside. Spring Valley trying to set up their offense. They're going to take a three instead, in and out, and back in again for number 14, Dalton Fouch. His first points of the game, and Spring Valley is once again up by 4. Minute 34 here to go. Spring Valley leads 15-11. Tulsa working the ball around, trying to get a good shot. Jesse Muncie gets to the foul line, pulls up, no good, little too hard, and Jesse hasn't really been able to get into a rhythm yet. He might be thinking about that 1,000 points. He came into this ball game 6 points away from 1,000. On the drive for Fouch, and Fouch takes it strong, gets the and one, and puts Spring Valley up by 6 to match their biggest lead of the ball game. That's Tyler Johnson's first foul.
Maybe. No, you're right.
And that free throw is good to go give Spring Valley a 7-point lead, 18-11. Tyler Johnson, little fancy dribbling, gets by his man, but the help defense blocks the shot, and Spring Valley's off and running once again. Nice feed inside for the layup, but Austin Salmons gets a block of his own before he throws it away, and Spring Valley is going to draw a foul on Gavin Meadows. So it was a nice defense by Austin Salmons to block the shot, but then he threw the ball away, and that's one of those turnovers that Spring Valley or Tulsa can't have in their own end of the floor. Three for Spring Valley on the way, no good. Rebounded by Meadows. Meadows brings the ball up the floor. Nice pass by Gavin Meadows to a wide open Rob Cantrell. Cantrell gets his first 2 points of the game, and it's an 18-13 ball game with 34 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Spring Valley slowing it down. They can play for the last shot of the quarter if they want. Looks like that's what they're going to do. .11 seconds to go. Working it around, Fouch for three. He's off the front of the rim, no good. Spring Valley gets the rebound, but then Jesse Muncie rips it away, keeps his dribble alive, gets up the floor. And draws a foul on Spring Valley. That's their 6th already, and we're just in the first quarter, Autumn. So the Rebels have a chance for the last shot of the quarter, down 18-13. Gavin Meadows the trigger and inbounds. He gets it to Jesse Muncie. Jesse Muncie puts up a shot, but that's partially blocked. And we'll end your first quarter just like that with Spring Valley up 18-13. So if you're Tulsa, that's not a bad opening quarter. You're playing against a 4A school from just down the road. Same team that you all played last night, Autumn. And they've held their own so far for this first quarter. Did some things nice. What do they have to clean up here to keep this more competitive going forward?
Well, like us a lot last night, they need to get the rebounds down. They're being killed in defense and offensive rebounds.
Absolutely. Spring Valley has the size advantage and has used it so far. Like you said earlier, they got their first 6 points on putbacks in the paint. But one thing you have to watch is Spring Valley does already have those 6 fouls, 2 of them on Jack Roy, who was really their big rebounding threat early in the game. Second quarter here at Rebel Arena about to get underway. I'm Justin Prince. I'm joined by one of my students, Autumn Block, and have another student of mine, Kerrigan Salmons, on the camera. I'd like to thank them for being a part of this broadcast and allowing us to bring you this game live from Glen Hayes. Refs having a discussion here over whose ball it should be. Spring Valley did get the ball to open the game, but there was a jump ball, and I think that's the discussion right now, is who this arrow belongs to, and the refs are going to say it belongs to Tolsia. So Tolsia will trigger it in to start this second quarter. Austin Salmons taking it out of bounds for the Rebels. Jesse Muncie will run the point. Between the rings, over to Salmons. Him and Johnson are in the same spot. Somebody's definitely not where they're supposed to be. Around the screen goes Johnson, back over to Salmons. Salmons, little fake, back out to Johnson. Johnson thought about a three, then thought better of it. Taking his time, trying to set up the right shot. Johnson dribbling a lot, can't really find anything open, trying to get the ball to Jesse Muncie. Instead has to get over to Rob Cantrell, who then gets it to Jesse Muncie. Jesse drives, gets his man up in the air and draws a foul. The 7th team foul on Spring Valley, and what does that mean, Autumn?
That means they're in bonus now.
Absolutely in the bonus already here with 7:23 to go in the first half. Jesse Muncie's first free throw is up and no good, and he is really struggling at the foul line tonight. He's just 2 for 5 now. Normally, this is a kid who shoots 80 to 85% from the line. His second one is up, and that one is good. Cuts into the Timberwolf lead, 18-14 now with 7:23 here in this second quarter.
Checking in for 4.
And Spring Valley going to walk the ball up the floor. Quick three for the Wolves, and it's in and good. And that was Jackson Fortner on the bucket for Spring Valley to give them a 7-point lead. That's back out to the largest lead the Timberwolves have had. Never really been able to stretch it past that. Jesse Muncie brings the ball up the floor for the Rebels. He's 3 points away from 1,000. That's something we're going to be keeping an eye on. Austin Salmons gets around Page, goes into the lane. He drives. His shot's up and good, and that was a nice take from Salmons, and he knew once he got Page out of the lane, he was going to take it all the way himself. Autumn, your dad says you have a career in broadcasting after school.
I don't think I do.
I think you're fine if you just talk a little more.
Maybe.
Tulsa bringing it back up, trying to match that Spring Valley basket, and Corbin Page sends that one into the wall with authority. That's his 4th or 5th block already of the night, and that's one of those ones that will make you second guess taking it to the basket.
I definitely wouldn't want to after that one.
Jesse Muncie triggers it into Tyler Johnson. Johnson trying to work his man. He's not been able to get free all night. Jesse Muncie going to shoot the deep three, and there it is, folks. 1,000 points for Jesse Muncie, and we're going to take a timeout right now here to recognize his 1,000 points. So that was a huge shot for multiple reasons. One, it got this game back to a 4-point game, but also it gave Jesse Muncie 1,000 points for his career. He's only 2 games into his junior season, has a whole nother year left to climb that Tulsa scoring list. Feed inside, gathered up by Corbin Page. He drives around Rob Cantrell, tries to throw up a wild reverse layup. That's no good. Jesse Muncie brings it up the floor for Spring Valley. He takes it to the basket, and that's a nice drive and finish for Jesse Muncie. And Spring Valley wants a timeout as Tulsa has now cut the lead 23-21, and their roof is about to come off this place, Autumn Block.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Spring Valley expected the single-A Tulsa High School to come out like this early in the half and just go right at them, but Tulsa is showing no fear, and that's partly because Coach Todd Maynard has put Tulsa in these situations before. A couple of years ago, they played Huntington High and Johnson Central. They've scrimmaged Huntington High this year. They're not afraid of these bigger schools, and they're showing it right here tonight, giving Spring Valley all they want here in the early going. Nice take by Spring Valley, gets into the lane and gets that lead pushed back up to 4, but doesn't get back on defense, and they're going to pay for it with a run out that leads to a foul, and Austin Salmons will go to the line and try to cut this back to 2. The 8th team foul on Spring Valley, but that's just the first on Fouch. Salmons is up and in on the first free throw. And Salmons makes them both, and we're back to a 2-point advantage for Spring Valley. Spring Valley bringing the ball up the floor. Maynard inside to Fouch, and Fouch can't get it to go, but Corbin Page cleans it up. And Jesse back on the attack. Tulsa is going to get out and going to run, and they get a quick shot there from Muncie that's no good. Maynard brings the ball up the floor for Spring Valley. Some fancy dribbling, gets the shot up, no good, and it's going to stay here with Spring Valley. The Wolves lead with 5:16 to go in the second quarter, 27-23. Inbounds pass is easy 2 points right there. Inbounds pass quickly for the layup. Spring Valley gets their lead back out to 6. Jesse Muncie going to work for the Rebels. Gets the ball out to Tyler Johnson, who really hasn't been able to get anything going. His shot's up and no good. Little hard. He's just off the mark slightly tonight. Spring Valley gets the ball in the middle of Page. Page puts it on the floor once, then goes up, shoots it, no good, and he can't get much to fall. But Rob Cantrell just has it taken from him, and now Spring Valley has an 8-point lead, their largest lead of the night. And Spring Valley's coaching staff is beside themselves there with the foul call. There was a lot of contact, but you know, I kind of think Spring Valley might have had a gripe there because it looked like Jesse was a little bit out of control, but he's going to draw the foul, the 9th on Spring Valley, so they're just one foul away from being in the double bonus as Tulsa. Let's see if Muncie can't convert the front end of the 1-and-1. It's up and it's good. It seems like he settled down after he got that 1,000-point to go in.
Yeah, he's definitely playing more like himself now.
Muncie's second one is up and is also good. Neither one of those hit rim. 31-25, Spring Valley with the lead. Getting the ball back to the middle of that zone. Kick back out for the 3. It's going to be online, but no good, too strong. And Tulsa gets the rebound. And Johnson's going to run the fast break. But Spring Valley does a good job of getting back. But Johnson goes by his man and then just misses a bunny. And that was a nice take. He just didn't finish it. Spring Valley going to try to add to their lead here, but instead Page throws it away. Tulsa trying to cut further into this Spring Valley lead. Gavin Meadows on the sidelines looking to check in. Jesse Muncie will stop and pop. No good, too hard, and that's going to go out of bounds. Muncie has that kind of range, but maybe not the right time to shoot that shot with nobody inside the rebound. And Maynard will walk it up for Spring Valley, throw it to the corner for a 3. That's too strong, no good, but Spring Valley once again gets another rebound and puts it back and in and pushes their lead back out to 8. Rob Cantrell gets it back to Jesse Muncie. Tulsa wanting to spread the floor. Gets it out for the 3 to Austin Salmons. That's way off the mark, hits the other side of the backboard. It was an open look, but didn't even draw iron. Spring Valley, quick 3 on the other side. Same thing, doesn't hit anything, but Corbin Page, trash man inside, gets the rebound and draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to give Spring Valley an opportunity to go up by double digits for the first time tonight. And if you're Tulsa, Autumn, you're in a precarious situation here, down 8, potentially could be down 10 if Page hits these with 3:09 to go here in the quarter before halftime. That one goes in and out. Tulsa definitely wants to cut into this lead and keep it closer than this at the half.
Page has definitely got a lot of rebounds tonight.
He has a ton of rebounds, and he has his first point of the night as well. Nine-point advantage for Spring Valley. Gavin Meadows over to Rob Cantrell. Cantrell thought about the 3, probably should have taken it. Instead doesn't. Takes the 15-footer. That's up and in for Rob Cantrell. And now we're back to a 7-point lead for Spring Valley. Tulsa wants this thing down inside 5 or less. Page puts one up, no good, too hard. Nobody can get the handle on the ball. Finally, Jesse Muncie does. And he's going to call a timeout for blood, it looks like. So it'll be an official timeout, not a Tulsa timeout. Jesse Muncie got scratched there, bleeding a little bit. They'll have to cover that up. Actually, it looked like they might have popped his finger back into place. It might have been dislocated there. And he's going to come out of the game. Anthony Lovins will check in for the Rebels.
Checking back for the Rebels, number 22, Anthony Lovins.
Tyler Johnson will run the point for the Rebels. Walks it up the floor, gives it over to Gavin Meadows on the wing. Meadows on a drive, then kicks it up to Stephen Ward. Stephen Ward takes the quick 3, and that's nothing but net. Way to come off the bench for Stephen Ward, and he's cut this thing back to a 4-point game. And that's an area where Tulsa actually has an advantage on Page, is bringing him out to that 3-point line. They're smaller, quicker bigs who can shoot. And Spring Valley is just killing Tulsa on the boards, and that's the difference in the game right now. Shooting is off the mark against Gavin Meadows. Finally gathers the rebound for Tulsa, and we're on a 3-2 fast break for the Rebels. Tyler Johnson drives inside. Nice defense from Maynard. He strips it away, but he is the last one to touch it, so it'll stay Tulsa ball.
Jesse Muncie back in the game.
Didn't set out long. Looks like they popped that finger of his back in place. Let's hope it doesn't affect his shooting too much. Hopefully it's on the offhand. Muncie has the ball in the corner. Gets it out to Meadows at top of the key. Meadows trying to work on him as man. Kicks it out to the 3 to Rob Cantrell. Cantrell's 3 is in and out, but Stephen Ward gets a big rebound. And he goes back up over top of Page and puts it in for Stephen Ward. And he comes off the bench with 5 quick points. And it's just a 2-point ball game here in Rebel Arena once again with 1:22 to go in the half. And now the fans are coming to alive, imploring the Rebels to play some defense. Spring Valley over the corner. Maynard trying to get an open shot, getting to the corner for the 3. That's off the mark, no good. Could have been a push off on Spring Valley. Hustling all over the place, and Tulsa gathers the ball up. Jesse Muncie on the attack for Spring Valley. Stop and pop, or for Tulsa, my fault. No good. And now Spring Valley has the ball with 50 seconds to go in the half and can just dribble some clock out. Spring Valley working the ball around the top of the key. Running a little 2-guard action here against the Rebel zone. 25 seconds on the clock. Spring Valley made this play for the last shot. Tulsa can't go to sleep here on defense. 15 seconds now. That's what Spring Valley's going to do. They're just going to dribble it out, play for the last shot. Over to Page. Page thinks about it. Looking around. 5 seconds left. Ball into Maynard. Maynard, he walks. And 1 second left. And Tulsa's going to get the ball back with just enough time for a heave at the rim. In the gap, Rob Cantrell, I don't know if he got that off. And even if he did, it wouldn't have went in, but he about took a speaker out with it. All right, so we are at the half now. Autumn here. Spring Valley has a 34-32 lead over the Rebels. You can see the foul situation right there, 9-4. One of Spring Valley's better players, inside guys, Jack Roy, was saddled for pretty much that whole first half with 2 fouls. He'll come back in after the break, but you know, if you're Tulsa, you kind of have to like where you're at. It looked like there Spring Valley got up to that 9-point lead, and then Tulsa closed the half out on a 7-point run, 7-0 run to get it back within 2. What does Tulsa have to do here in the second half to keep pace with Spring Valley and ultimately take the win?
It would probably be best to keep the ball away from Page, as he's got all the rebounds and all the putbacks. He at least has 10 points on putbacks.
Absolutely. All of Page's points right now have definitely came from putbacks. Most of Spring Valley's points have came on in the paint. They did hit 1-3 there late in the second quarter. But Tulsa definitely has the advantage on outside shooting, and that's kind of keeping the Rebels in it right now. And Autumn, you know, last night you got to be in this same matchup here with the Spring Valley High School on the girls' side. You all took an 85-62 loss, but there were some things that you all did really well last night. What do you think, you know, as a player who was in the game, what do you think that you guys did well and can take away from that game to work on and improve as your season goes along?
I really think our shots were falling pretty good for us, and we definitely do need to work on rebounding though. They out-rebounded us a lot, and our defense needed a little bit of help too. But going against a school 3 times bigger than us, I think it was a pretty good second season game, first season home opener. I think it was, all around, it wasn't a terrible game.
I agree. Definitely, again, like I said, you guys did some really nice things. At one point, you made a really nice run and cut the lead to 12 before Spring Valley started putting some pressure on you guys and then pushed it back out to 20 on you. Do you expect to see a lot of teams be able to pressure you the way Spring Valley did on the rest of your schedule?
Spring Valley is really fast, and I don't expect many teams to be as good as they were with that. I know they've worked on that since middle school, so I don't think many teams could be as good as they were with that.
Absolutely. We're going to step aside here and take a quick break while the clock just ticks here at halftime. Let Autumn go get her a drink so she can rest that voice for the second half. So here we are back inside Rebel Arena, getting ready to start this second half off between the Spring Valley Timberwolves and your Tulsa Rebels. Spring Valley clinging to a 2-point lead here as we get the second half underway. They do get Roy back in the game, who sat out most of that first half with foul trouble. And they'll start on offense. Spring Valley working the ball around the three-point line, over into the corner, wide open three, too hard, no good. Rebound by Rob Cantrell, and the Rebels have a shot to take their first lead of the ball game. Shot by Austin Salmons is up and good, and right there it is. The Rebels have the lead, 35-34 with 7:33 to go in the third. Exactly the start you wanted if you're the Tulsa Rebels. And again, we talked about that in the first half, as Page is a beast inside, but he's struggling to guard the Tulsa bigs when they take him outside of the three-point line. His putback there won't go. Meadows with the rebound, a quick outlet pass to Muncie, who can't get a handle on it, and it goes out of bounds, and that's an unforced turnover by Tulsa. If you're just joining us here, I'm Justin Prince. I've got one of my students, Autumn Block, along with me. Kerrigan Salmons is running the camera, another one of my students. And then Bailey Rose is working the sidelines, getting some highlight footage for you all. Quick three by Spring Valley, up, no good. Gavin Meadows gets another rebound, and he's actually rebounding very well for a guard amongst these Spring Valley bigs. Tyler Johnson on the quick pull up, and that is good. And is that Tyler's first bucket of the night, Autumn?
It might actually be.
I think it is. He got a couple of open looks in that first half, but couldn't get any to go down, and he gives the Rebels a three-point advantage here in the third. Maynard drives the middle aggressively, goes up, no good. That's too strong, but the rebound comes out to Page at the top of the key. Kicks it over to the corner. Thought about a drive. Maynard backs it back out, back over to Page at the top of the key. He is going to drive. He gets into the lane. Nice feed, but a nice defense to recover by Austin Salmons. Got there just a second late and is going to draw the foul instead of get the block. And the Wolves will go to the line, and that's number 23, Landon Mosser, at the line for Spring Valley. Excuse me, Ty Smith. Mosser's 22. Looked at the thing wrong. Smith will ready the second free throw, and that is up, and that is good. Pulls Spring Valley within one. 37-36, Rebels lead. Tyler Johnson working against his man. He drives, quick take. Finger roll is in, and back to a three-point advantage for the Rebels. Maynard pushes things up. He's on a one-man fast break, and he takes it. His layup's no good, but Roy there to clean it up, and he gets a bucket. 39-38, and he had three of those early before he got in that foul trouble. Muncie now goes around a screen, back out to Salmons. Salmons for three, and that's his second three of the quarter. And again, that is where the Tulsa bigs are taking advantage of the Spring Valley bigs. Is out there making him guard the three-point line, playing a little D'Antoni style basketball. The lob is taken away by Gavin Meadows, and Rebels are looking to add to the lead. Inside the Johnson, and that's good for Tyler Johnson, and Spring Valley wants a timeout as the Rebels go up 44-38 with 5:17 to go in the third. And you can feel the momentum swinging heavily toward the Tulsa Rebels.
Whatever they said to Tyler Johnson in the locker room definitely helped him out.
Absolutely. He came out here 6 quick points, and then Austin Salmons with the 2 big threes. And this is the exact start that Todd Maynard had planned in that Rebel locker room. What a ball game for our first ever live boys broadcast here for Glen Hayes Entertainment. Glad we could bring it to you between 2 Wayne County schools as Spring Valley walks it up here, trying to get themselves back under control and back in this thing, but that's a turnover, and the Rebels are off and running, and Tyler Johnson's going to get 2 more on the fast break. And Tulsa now leads by 8. readies a three. That's up, no good, too hard. Rebounded by Page. Page gets his man up in the air and draws the foul. That'll be the second on Austin Salmons in the half. And his second for the game, also second for the half for the team as well. So twos all around. And Page will go to the line, and he shoots his first free throw up and good. Makes both at the line and cuts into the toss advantage. Now just a 6-point game for the Rebels, 6-point lead for the Rebels. Jesse Muncie brings the ball up the floor, out to Austin Salmons, who thought about his third three, but Page says, nuh-uh, fool me once, fool me twice, not gonna get me 3 times, blocks that, and then goes coast to coast, but can't get the layup to go, gets a rebound. That putback won't go, and Spring Valley on their 4th shot of the possession finally gets one to go with Fouch's putback. 4-point lead. Contrell uses the ball fake right there, get his man in the air, lets him go by, lays it in, back to a 6-point Rebel advantage. And this is a fast-paced game, just like you predicted in the pregame, Autumn. Spring Valley really trying to get it inside to their advantage, which is their height. And that's going to be a foul on Rob Cantrell, but that's really just on the slickness of the floor. He went after the ball and then just kind of carried him into the Spring Valley player. That'll be his second foul of the game, third on Tolsia on the half. And Spring Valley will trigger this one in, down 48-42 with 4:05 to play. Spring Valley triggers it into Fouch. Fouch back over to the corner, then back to Fouch quickly. Wants Spring Valley to set something up against this Tolsia zone. Threads the needle by Maynard in there for a nice pass on the backdoor cut, but that basket won't fall, and Gavin Meadows comes out of the scrum with the basketball, and Tolsia quickly gets it up the floor to Muncie. Muncie stepped back, thought about it, didn't take it, gives it back to Meadows. Meadows over to Tyler Johnson. Johnson also thought about a drive, but decides to pull it out and get a better shot for the Rebels. Tries to get free, can't. Back out to Salmons. Salmons pump fake out to Gavin Meadows for an open three. That's too hard. And rebounded by Spring Valley. Maynard, another nice pass, and he's made a couple, and that's going to draw a foul on Tyler Johnson. And number 11, Ben Turner, will go to the line for the Wolves.
Ben Turner shooting 2.
His first free throw is up and too hard, no good. Neither team has really shot exceptionally well at the free throw line, Autumn.
I expected a little bit more because they're all pretty good shooters all around.
Second one for Turner is also too hard. Ball's batted up in the air. Finally, Jesse Muncie pulls it down, and he's being ridden like a horse. Doesn't get a call, and the Tolsia fans wanted it, but they don't get it. Muncie going to drive to the lane. He finger roll comes up just a little short. Nice looking take, but tried to put a little too much flair on it. Should have just laid that one in. Fouch thought about the three, not going to take it. Gets it back to Turner. Turner lob to Page. Page gathers the lob, puts it on the floor, then back up with it, and his shot in the lane is good to cut the lead to 4. Muncie back up the floor. Tolsia hasn't had a bucket in a couple possessions. Nice pump fake by Austin Salmons. Blows by his man after getting him up in the air and lays it in. And Austin Salmons is off to a really, really nice start in this second half. And that's what Tolsia has to have from him on the offensive end if they want to pull off this upset here tonight. Gavin Meadows on the floor gets the steal, and Tolsia is back on the attack. Drive by Muncie, and he's going to get the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 with a chance to put the Rebs up 8 here in the third quarter. Spring Valley is doing much better in the foul situation in this half. They only have 1 so far in this quarter. About this time in the first quarter, they already had 5. Muncie's first free throw is up and good. Again, if you're just joining us or tuning in and a little bit surprised at the score that you see here, this is a Tulsa team that has played 4A schools before, as Muncie's second free throw is no good. They scrimmaged Huntington High to a draw earlier this year as they played by quarters. Spring Valley or Tulsa 1-2 and Huntington High 1-2. Spring Valley's shot is no good, and then the ball goes off of a Spring Valley player, so the Rebels will take it out of bounds. And Jesse Muncie will walk it up for the Rebels. Kind of gets stuck there in the middle, gets it over to Meadows. Meadows looking for Salmons on the wing. Salmons has trouble handling the pass, gathers it back to Meadows. Meadows thought about it driving, gets it back out to Salmons. Salmons trying to get it to Muncie. He's going to take Roy off the dribble, hit his man up in the air, then kick it out to Rob Cantrell for an open 3, but that's not even close. And what a rebound by Gavin Meadows, and then manages in an awkward position to throw a shot up and draw a foul, and Meadows will go to the line for Tulsa. And that's the third foul on Roy here in the third quarter. Meadows' first shot, up and in and out, no good. Page's quick breather is over. He checks back in for the Wolves. Meadows' second free throw is up, and that one's good. Tulsa leads 52-44, back to an 8-point advantage for the Rebels. Spring Valley working against the Tulsa zone. Maynard pulls up, bank shot is good. That kind of has been there all night for Spring Valley, but they haven't taken it enough. Muncie with a tough drive and a tough bucket gets it to go for the Rebels. And he does that. He'll have 1 or 2 of those every single game where he looks out of control and makes something acrobatic happen. Tyler Johnson gets a steal, and now he'll take the ball up the floor for the Rebels. He attacks his man, leaves it short on the layup. Spring Valley gets the rebound. And the Wolves will slow it down. Get the ball to Maynard. Maynard drives the lane, can't find anything. Fouch, a deep 3, too hard, no good. Page with the rebound. Power dribble, goes up strong, can't finish, but his putback is good. And that really has been where Spring Valley has made their money tonight. Offensive rebounds and putbacks. Tulsa in that 2-3 zones really going to have to do a better job of boxing out. You have to find a man when you're playing zone. And Fouch commits a bad foul there, 50 feet from the basket. That's also 3 on Fouch. So now Roy and Fouch both with 3 fouls. Johnson triggers the ball into Muncie. Clock doesn't start, so we'll redo that. Clock man fell asleep over there. Who's running that? Is that Bo Brumfield?
Looks like it.
I think Bo's still distracted by his halftime hot dog. So we'll try this again. The Rebels will try to trigger it in one more time. First, Spring Valley's going to make a substitution. 25.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. That's been totally dominated by the Rebels. Muncie on the wing with the ball. He dribbles it back up front. Tulsa may play for the last shot of the quarter. Meadows gives it to Muncie. Muncie gives it to Johnson, 9 seconds to go. Johnson working on Fouch. Drives on his man, gets into the lane. Floater over top of Page is no good, but Johnson gets the putback and panicked a little bit with the big man Page there. And that's how your quarter will end. Tulsa 54, Spring Valley 48 as we head into the fourth quarter. So Autumn, we talked about what Spring Valley, or what Tolsia needed to do against Spring Valley to kind of keep it close and then eventually take the lead, and they did exactly that there in that third quarter. What do you think was the difference?
They definitely were just running the ball. They were running it down their throats right there at the beginning of the third, all through the third, actually.
Absolutely. Tulsa, the smaller but quicker team, taking advantage of their size, or their speed rather there, and got some threes by Austin Salmons by pulling the big guys outside, out of their comfort zone. And then Tyler Johnson had a couple of nice drives and lay-ins. Almost had another nice one to end the quarter, but as it stands, it's a 54-48 Rebel lead, and we're going to have one heck of a fourth quarter on the way from Rebel Arena. Tulsa will get the ball to start the fourth. Jesse Muncie will trigger the inbounds. Gets it into Johnson. Johnson will walk it up. Tulsa really would like to start this fourth quarter with a bucket. Johnson over to Salmons. Salmons out front to Muncie. Muncie going to drive, stop, pop. Created a lot of separation, but couldn't get the 15-footer to fall. And Spring Valley brings it back the other way. Fouch, three, up, and that's money. Pretty looking shot there by Fouch. And now it's just a three-point game, cuts the lead in half. Johnson working against Fouch. Gives it to Meadows. Meadows, hand off to Salmons. Salmons dribbling it out front. He's going to trigger the point for now. Gets it over to Meadows on the corner. Maynard guarding him. Maynard pokes it away, but Rob Cantrell chases it down. Salmon's going to take a three, in and out, no good. Looked like he was going to have his third three of the half, but it wouldn't stay down. And the Wolves are back on the attack. Fouch for his second back-to-back three. That doesn't draw anything but air, and it'll be the Rebel basketball out of bounds off of Turner. Meadows into Johnson. Johnson will walk it up, let some clock run. Rebels with a three-point lead with 6:48 to go. Johnson over to Meadows. Meadows trying to drive, a lot of contact. Refs letting him play through it. Johnson on the drive, gets inside, loses the handle, out of bounds. Spring Valley basketball. .6:36 to go in this contest. Rebels clinging to a three-point advantage. Spring Valley will roll it up, trying to save some clock.
Have they scored since the beginning of the quarter? The Rebels?
They haven't. Tolson has no points, and Spring Valley just has the three. Lob into Page. Page's shot no good. Rebounded by Roy. Roy's shot no good. He gets his own rebound. He walked right there. And instead they're going to call a push on Salmons instead of the walk. So the refs are saying that Roy did take steps, but the steps were due to a push. And so he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Roy's first is up and in and out, no good. Still a three-point Tulsa lead. And again, neither team has really shot the ball well from the free throw line. The Wolves, Roy shoots again. That one's short. But Spring Valley gets a rebound, and Maynard gets it inside to Page. Page goes up, no good. Roy gets that rebound. Tulsa fans still wanting to travel, not going to get one. Maynard gets in the lane. He's no good. That ball's tipped out and finally gathered by Tyler Johnson. So somehow Tulsa gets out of there with a three-point lead still. Muncie trying to drive. He gets it taken away by Fouch on the spin. Fouch trapped. Ball stolen away by Gavin Meadows. Gavin Meadows on the break. He lays it up and in. And Tulsa back up 5 now. 56-51 with 5:38 to play in the ball game. So a little bit of sloppy play from both teams, and That's to be expected here early in the season. Page, that's too easy right there. Gets it in, one dribble, turn around, baby hook for the bucket.
But how close this game is, foul shots might make a big difference.
Absolutely, and both teams, again, have not shot exceptionally well, but whoever makes them down the stretch could end up pulling this thing out. 3-point Tulsa lead with 5:11 to go. Sam is working on Roy. Gives it over to Johnson. Johnson backs it back out, trying to set something up. They want a good shot here. Johnson, crossover, takes him to the bucket, and one for Johnson. Page was late on the help defense. And what about that crossover right there on Fouch to Johnson? And Johnson's done that a couple times tonight and has got in there and either had it blocked by Page on the help side or Page has altered the shot and caused it to miss. That time, Johnson finished it, gets the foul, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. And it's up, and it is good. 6-point Tulsa advantage with 4:55 to go. Spring Valley going to make a substitution. The Rebels trying to pull off the single A over 4A upset. Spring Valley brings it over to the corner to Fouch. Fouch tries to get it inside to Page, but Austin Salmons was all over that, intercepts it. Now Muncie on the break, gets it over to Salmons. Salmons couldn't finish, tried to avoid the contact that should have just went up strong. Now Turner back on the attack, makes a nice pass. Page just waits and lets Muncie clear and lays it in for an easy bucket. Salmons back inside, he's going to try to finish this time. Nope, gets it tied up and is slung to the ground. And they're going to call a foul on Page. Page wanted a jump ball. Instead, he's going to get the foul. That's just the second on Page, 5th on the team. And Tulsa will keep the ball.
This is turning out to be a real physical game. I didn't expect that.
It is physical, and if you would have told me that the refs were going to let this be played and let it be physical, I would have said that's advantage Spring Valley with their size, but they haven't been really able to capitalize on it. Muncie looking to attack. Gets it out to Rob Cantrell, who thought about the three, then decides, nope, let's set something back up by giving it to Muncie. Muncie going to dribble some clock. Clock is Tulsa's friend before he takes it on the drive. Nice crossover, stop and pop, in and out, no good. And he's created some separation a few times on that, but hasn't been able to get that 15-footer to fall. 4-point lead for your Rebels with 3:50 to play. Turner over to the wing, getting the ball inside the Page. Page, a lot of contact and a charge on Corbin Page. Austin Salmons with a real big play to stand his ground and draw the charge. That's the second time he's done that tonight. And now Page all of a sudden has 3 fouls with 3:41 to play in this ball game. Timeout, Spring Valley. And Autumn, can you ask for a better game on our very first live broadcast from Glen Hayes Entertainment for boys basketball?
I really don't think I could. Both teams are doing pretty well for one of the first games they played this season. It's a close game and it's pretty physical, actually. I'm pretty happy about that one.
Absolutely. Great ball game here inside Rebel Arena. 3:41 to go if you're just joining us. 59-55, the home Rebels lead. Trying to hang on and pull off the single A over 4A upset. It'll be Tulsa basketball after the timeout.
There really hasn't been many jump balls this game.
No, there hasn't. And again, like you said, the refs are kind of letting them play. It's been a really physical game. And to Tulsa's credit, they've stepped up to the challenge and matched Spring Valley's physicality for the most part. Obviously, Spring Valley has a couple of advantages with Roy and Page, the big football man who's going to be playing his collegiate career at WVU. Good-looking athlete and a lot of size on that kid. Not exactly sure what the long pause is about, but I think both teams will gladly take the extra breather.
It looks like the bookkeeper found something.
Oh, an inconsistency in the book, huh? Looks like our long law's over. Not really sure what that was about. But with 3:41 left, the Rebels will get the basketball, and it looks like Spring Valley's going to put on a little bit of a press for the first time tonight. Tolsia content just to take their time up the floor against that press. A lot of length with that press with Page and Smith fronting it. Cantrell gets the ball in the corner. He's going to go on the attack, gets inside and draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two, and from here on out, the Rebels will also be shooting free throws because that is 7 team fouls on the Timberwolves. These are big free throws, Autumn. Cantrell taking his first trip to the line tonight. A decent free throw shooter. Let's see if he can make both of these here. First one is up and in. Tolsia's lead now to 5, but the scoreboard just went out. And now we'll have another pause in the action to try to fix this scoreboard. I think the cord just came unplugged over there. Maybe somebody hit it with their foot. Coach Maynard stepping in to be the technical advisor here. After the Cantrell made free throw, it's 60-55 Tolsia with 3:24 to play in the game. And let's see if Cantrell can't get this back out to a true 2-possession ball game. 61-55 as Cantrell makes both. Those were 2 big free throws. Spring Valley bringing the ball up the floor. Over to the corner, back to Maynard. Maynard thought about a 3, decided not to. Over to Smith. Page, free throw jumper up, no good, too strong. Rebound by Rob Cantrell, and he'll go back to the foul line after a bad foul on the Spring Valley side. And if you're the Spring Valley coaching staff, that's not what you want to do, commit fouls 80 feet from the basket.
Especially while it's such a close game and you've got them in bonus.
Absolutely. So Cantrell will go back to the foul line to try to further extend this Tolsia lead with 3:07 to play. Cantrell's first one is up and no good. So misses the front end of the 1-and-1, so he won't get the second. And Spring Valley brings the ball back up the court. Smith takes it up front, over to Maynard in the corner. Maynard drives on Cantrell, gets the ball under the basket, then back out to 21 for a 3, and that's good. That was Jackson Fortner on the 3 and cuts the Rebels lead in half, 61-58 with 2:43 to play. Big shot right there by Fortner. Gavin on the drive, kicks it out to Samus. Samus trying to match the 3. That's way too hard, no good. And Spring Valley has a chance to tie. Working the ball around the 3-point line now is Spring Valley. Into the middle of the lane. Back out, open, 3, up, and too hard, no good. Page gets an easy rebound. And we're going to get an up-down call on Corbin Page there, and it'll be Tolsia basketball with 2:15 to play inside Rebel Arena. Tolsia really needs a bucket on this possession to kind of give themselves some more breathing room. Muncie up the floor against the Spring Valley pressure. Letting the clock run. Spin move into the lane, gives it to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive, gets it inside, up and good, and one for Tyler Johnson. Big, big, big shot for Tyler Johnson, who also hit a big one last night with a game winner, and he'll go to the line to try to double up this Tolsia lead, 63-58, 1:56 to play. The Rebels are on a verge of an upset. converts the free throw, and now Tulsa leads 64-58 with 1:56 to play. Spring Valley up the floor. Working the ball around the outside. Maynard on the nice attack, and he lays it in, and Spring Valley will take a timeout. 4-point ball game with 1:43 to play. Man, oh man, Autumn block. What a game we have here inside Rebel Arena. So Autumn, what needs to happen in this final minute and 43 seconds for the Rebels to hang on?
I really think they need to go ahead and try to draw some fouls, because one more foul and they're in double bonus.
Absolutely.
And they haven't been shooting amazingly at the free throw line, but I believe all of them could get in there and make it if they wanted to.
They have been better here late with Cantrell and Johnson putting in the last 5 free throws for the Rebels. Again, if you're just joining us here on Glenn Hayes Entertainment, I'm Justin Prince. I got Autumn Block alongside. Kerrigan Salmon's running the camera, and Bailey Rose is down on the sideline somewhere getting us some shots that we can use for a highlight video later in the week. Hopefully it's a highlight of a Rebel win. Spring Valley going to really up the ante on the press.
Looks like full court man.
Gavin Meadows gets it in, and now Spring Valley's going to back it off a little bit. Meadows, he's going to drive it all the way, then decides to pull it back out, probably smart as the Spring Valley help defense was there. Clock is the Tulsa Rebels' friend right now. Meadows works it inside to Salmons. Salmons gets it to Muncie in the corner. Muncie looking for a shot, can't get it, gets it back out to Johnson. Johnson gets it over to Meadows, and Tulsa taking a lot of clock here, and Spring Valley finally has to foul to stop it, and they foul Tyler Johnson, who will shoot 2. As you mentioned, Tulsa is now in the double bonus.
Shooting 2 shots, number 20, Tyler Johnson. Back in for the Timberwolves, number 21, Jackson Corner. That's the first free throw.
Taking a timeout here as Tyler Johnson's got a little bit of blood coming from his eye. Looked like he might have took an elbow there. They're going to clean that up, and then he'll come back out and shoot these free throws. Tulsa clinging to a lead right now, 64-60, with 1:18 to go, and Tyler Johnson at the line to shoot 2 for the Rebels.
Anthony Levins looks like he's taking it.
So they can't get Johnson's bleeding to stop, and so Anthony Levins is going to check in for the Rebels. And if he checks in for Johnson, he'll have to shoot Johnson's free throws. Big spot for Lovins to come in, who hasn't played a lot tonight, but he is a pretty good shooter. We've had a couple of really long pauses in this 4th quarter, but here we go. We're back ready to get things underway, and it looks like Johnson's blood is cleaned up, and he'll go back to the line. So Lovins won't get the chance to play hero for the Rebels here. So Johnson go to the line with a chance to put the Rebels up by 2 possessions. First free throw is up and too hard.
These are big shots in this game right now.
This free throw is huge to give Tulsa a 5-point lead, and it's up and in and out, no good. So the strategy works for Spring Valley, puts Tulsa on the line, and Tulsa can't convert. Minute 11 to go, down 4. Page, nice attack to the basket. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 of his own. And if you're Tulsa, this is not what you want, with Spring Valley to have a chance to score with the clock stopped.
Here's forward team number 6 on the line for the Timberwolves, shooting 2 shots.
But if Page misses one of these, then it's not a bad foul. His first one is up, and he gets the roll and go.
Salmons better watch himself for this next minute. He already has 4.
So 64-61, Tulsa clinging to the three-point advantage as Page shoots the second of 2 free throws. It's up, and it's good as well. 2-point ball game with a minute to go. I do not expect, wow, I didn't expect that. I did not expect Spring Valley to foul with a minute and 6 seconds left, only down 2. But I think Tulsa may have got the timeout before that foul was called. But I would expect that Spring Valley is being told in the huddle right now not to foul, to play defense here, because you're only down 2, one possession. With a minute and 6 seconds left, there's plenty of time. No need to put Tulsa on the line and allow them to extend their lead without having to work for it. Tulsa needs points on this possession. Gets the ball into Austin Salmons, and Spring Valley defies my expertise, which doesn't really mean much. And they are going to foul and put Austin Salmons on the line. However, if you're going to foul somebody, that might be the guy to foul, as Salmons is probably the shakiest free throw shooter on the court right now. Salmons. First one is up and good. Big shot for Salmons to extend the Tulsa lead to 3. Needs this one to make it a 2-possession game again with 1:05 to play. Salmons answers the call and makes both. Tulsa now up 66-62. Timeout Rebels with 1:05 to play. We are in for an exciting final minute and 5 seconds, Autumn. Tulsa clinging to a 66-62 lead. What do the Rebels need to do to hold on?
Their defense needs to be really good right here. They can't let any open shots go because Spring Valley has been hitting them.
And when Spring Valley misses, it is imperative that Tulsa gathers the rebound. Cannot let Spring Valley have second chance points. And Spring Valley will roll the ball in and save some clock. Fouch trying to get it into Page. Does. Page double team. Doesn't come in time. Lays it up and in. That was too easy, Autumn. And now Tulsa working against the Spring Valley press. Muncie trying to get it up the floor by himself. Can't. Page can't get there in time. And Tulsa is going to get a timeout, I believe, just in the nick of time. Actually, they're going to call a foul behind the basketball. So that's 5 on Fouch, and his night is done. And that takes off one of Spring Valley's better shooters. Meadows at the line to shoot 2 with lots of pressure to go.
Matthew for Spring Valley, number 21, Jackson Ford. At line for the Rebels, shooting 2 for Adam Meadows.
Meadows, first shot on the way. Too strong, no good. Big shot here for Meadows to try to put the Rebels up 3. He takes a deep breath, Ready, shoots. That one is true. Tulsa up 67, 64, 47 seconds to go. And Spring Valley again rolls it in. Ball to the corner. Tulsa doubling up on Page. That allows the three ball to be open. No good. Page gets the rebound, goes up with it, and oh! A foul called on Gavin Meadows. He is beside himself. I'm beside myself. Autumn, it looked like to me he got that one clean.
That's what I saw, but they might have saw something different.
So instead of a Tulsa steal, it'll be a Corbin Page free throw attempt. But it is a 1-and-1. He makes the first. 2-point Tulsa lead. Page readies again. Shoots again. Too strong, no good, but Spring Valley gets the rebound. And a charge! What a play by Rob Cantrell. And that is absolutely the right call as Maynard lowered his shoulder and went in to Rob Cantrell. But since it's not a ball control foul, Tulsa will not get shots. They will just get the basketball. Timeout Tulsa. Had a little trouble getting the ball in. Maynard said, we'll talk about it.
Timeout Tulsa.
So 33.7 seconds to go. Your Tulsa Rebels 67, Spring Valley High School 65. Each team with one full timeout remaining and both teams in the bonus. What an exciting ball game here from Rebel Arena. And this is back-to-back exciting games for the Tulsa Rebels after a 73-70 thriller against Rose Hill last night. You know, Coach Maynard was a little unsure how much legs his guys would have, but they've really answered the call and played with a lot of energy here tonight, Autumn.
They've definitely been running it and running it.
Rob Cantrell will trigger the ball in, looking for Tyler Johnson, and he gets it to him. Tyler is immediately fouled. 32.2 seconds to go. And Autumn, you predicted this going into this quarter that it might come down to free throws. And that's exactly what's going to happen as Spring Valley is determined to see if Tulsa can answer the call at the line under pressure. Tyler Johnson, couple of dribbles and the shot is up and good. Tulsa's advantage is now 3. A bucket here will give the Rebels a 2-possession lead. Johnson sinks both free throws and the Rebels have a 4-point advantage. 30 seconds to go. Spring Valley working the ball around. Clock is not their friend. Cross-court pass. Quick three in the corner. Up, no good. Rebounded by Muncie. And Muncie is fouled, and he'll go to the line. Muncie calmly walks down the court. Tulsa leading 69-65. 20.4 seconds remaining, with a chance to extend a 4-point lead. Jesse's first one is up and in. 5-point Tulsa advantage. And you can feel some of the energy starting to be sucked out of Spring Valley. Heads are down and hands are on hips. Jesse Muncie, who crossed the 1,000-point barrier tonight, shoots his second. It's up and it's good. Tulsa leads by 6, 71-65. 20 seconds left. Muncie or Gavin Meadows with a steal. No, it's Tyler Johnson, excuse me. I got all kinds of excited and messed that up. but Johnson steals the inbounds roll and gets a foul. And if he makes these 2 free throws, night-night ball game, Tulsa's going to win.
I can't imagine the nerves Johnson's feeling while he's standing at the line.
And that is the 3rd on Ty, or the 5th on Ty Smith. That'll end his night. And Coach Maynard, I know, will explode if they hang on. He went to Spring Valley High School. He's from the northern end of the county. He wanted this win bad. And Johnson's first free throw is up and good. And Tulsa has been big at the line tonight. They struggled early, but they have hit the ones that mattered late. Johnson's second is up, and it's also good. 8-point Rebel lead with just 16 seconds to play. No foul. Three's up, no good. Rob Cantrell comes down with the rebound, gives it over to Austin Salmons, out to Tyler Johnson, and they're just going to dribble this one out. And your Tulsa Rebels have pulled off the upset here in Glen Hayes, 73-65. The Rebels knock off Class 4A Spring Valley High School. And now next up, a big sectional matchup against the Man Hillbillies, 2 top 10 single A teams in the state on next Tuesday. What a ball game out of Coach Todd Maynard's team, Autumn Block.
Really, that wasn't the kind of game I was expecting, but I'm glad it's the game we got.
So that's back-to-back games where the Rebels have scored 73, except tonight they were much more efficient and protected the ball. Last night they had 21 turnovers. Not sure how many they had tonight, but it wasn't near that many. Really protected the basketball and made foul shots down the stretch to steal a win here at home to go to 2-0 on the season. And that right there is the type of win that just put the rest of single A on notice. The Tulsa Rebels are for real, but it does not get any easier as Tulsa now has a big sectional matchup against the Man Hillbillies on Tuesday before they come back home against rival Tug Valley Panthers. So they can't rest on this win. They've got to enjoy it tonight and get back to work. One of the things we haven't talked about, but I thought was an excellent job of coaching by Todd Maynard, was he knew he couldn't match up man-to-man with the size that Spring Valley had, so he did a zone, really packed it in, really made Spring Valley work for anything inside. And while Page had his success, it also put Page and Roy in foul trouble, and the Spring Valley shooters couldn't take advantage of the zone and bust it open to kind of soften it up and allow that inside game. What do you think about that decision by Coach Maynard?
I think it was a very smart coaching decision. The bigs they had would have definitely done some damage if they would have went man-to-man on them. They didn't have the size for that. But Coach Maynard definitely used his brain there a little bit and put them in the zone, and it worked out pretty good for them. Absolutely.
Well, that's all we have here from Rebel Arena. One last time on Glen Hayes Entertainment, I'm Justin Prince. I was joined by Autumn Block as my color commentator, Kerrigan Salmons on one camera and Bailey Rose on the other. I want to thank my students for coming out and giving up their Saturday night to do this with me, and I want to thank all of you for watching. Good night from Glen Hayes.